Hello guys and welcome to the video. My name is Vocktile and today we are going to be building this, and this is my puzzle locked door, but so much smaller than the old one because yeah, this thing's massive. But yeah, I've done a lot of upgrades to this old design. You can see it looks like a complicated mess, and this is just so much smaller and so much neater and so much more simpler. So that's what we need for redstone, and that's what I've done with my puzzle lock door. Now, how it worked was simply you would hop on your press plate and it would change the lights. And you'd see that it works in 3. So when we hop on this one, it won't activate the lights opposite it, but it will activate the 3 closest to it. So if we were to open this one, it would change that one, but I think I've done 2 pressure plates. Yeah. So if I go on this one, you'll see this one and also this back one all switch, but this opposite one doesn't. And when you got the combination correct and all lights were on, this door would open. Obviously you could set different combinations, but that was how it worked. Here we have the rotating mechanism, which was a 4 signal output for redstone. And basically how it worked was you would give it a signal and it would change the block position around, and it took that long to change. But you see over here, this is the exact same, this here does the exact same job as that, but it's so much smaller. It's literally tiny compared to the old design, like so tiny. But yeah, we also have this mechanism here, which you would stick a redstone block, and that was the 3-way output. So it would stick an output on the one it did, and it would do the 2 adjacent. That was how that worked. But I've also simplified it to just this, which is simply you press the button, 3 pistons activate, but it doesn't do the opposite one. And that is exactly how it is and should be doing it. But that's just, this way it's so much more easy to understand. So when you use it in the system and you activate the redstone, you'll see it's really easy to understand. And once you get the correct combination, you can see my current combination is all the yellow gold blocks. Once I press this one more time, you'll see that this redstone lamp right here has turned off. And when it turns off, your door will open, and that's how the system will work. Obviously, you can set up multiple doors and have multiple different combinations that activate different things, but that's up to you guys. So this is a huge upgrade, like a massive upgrade from this original bulky redstone mess. Anyways, let's get into building this thing. So the first thing you want to do is come up 8 blocks, and that'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and we'll go one more just to be certain. And then from there, we're going to build a 9x9 cube. And that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Perfect. Then we're going to make that side come out, and that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Boom. And then the rest of it is pretty simple. Right, from there, you're going to be building another cube. And this one's going to have 5 on the inside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the outside is 7. So it's a 7x7 cube that you're making. And all 4 sides are going to have this cube. And boom. And now once you've done that, you're then going to put glass or a block of your choosing. Doesn't have to be glass, but it's better for the visuals. And you're going to stick 4 lamps and then finish off the glass. And then you're going to do that for each and every side. Alrighty, now that you've done all 4 of the sides with your squares, and you've got your nice 9x9 square with your 7x7 inner, see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You're then going to get yourself 4 press plates, and you're going to stick them right there. And then underneath, you're going to come and you're going to build out, and you're going to stick 1 piece of redstone there, a repeater, a redstone, and then you're going to stick another block and a redstone. Then we're getting a dropper. We're sticking a dropper there. We're grabbing ourselves a hopper, and then we're coming underneath and we're sticking a comparator, a block, and then we're making ourselves a square in the center like so, and then we're going to stick redstone dust on like that. Now you're also going to stick this on each 4 sides, so go do that. And once you've successfully done all 4 of your sides, the next thing you're going to be doing is getting yourself a torch, and you'll be sticking that on there. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we're getting ourselves pistons, and these pistons are going to indicate what sides are getting activated for the puzzle. Now the last thing we need to be doing is sticking ourselves an unstackable item, and I'm going to be using wooden swords, and we're going to need about 8, and we're going to stick 1 in there, in there, in there, and also in there. And you can see once there's 1 sword in each, because the swords will put out a signal of 3 from a comparator, and once we hit this pressure plate, you'll see that the 3 pistons will activate, but not the one opposite, which is how the puzzle works. Anyway, coming back down, I'm getting ourselves a block, and we're going to stick redstone on top with another redstone torch there, and we're going to do that on all 4 sides. Now that you've done your torches, the next thing we're going to be doing is coming down from the center, and we are going to be 1 block from there, so 1 block, and then we're going to make ourselves 3 squares like so on each side. So you're going to have a block in the middle and then like a square around it, and then you're going to have squares attached to it. Boom. And as you can see, we have our 4 squares set up like so. And then we are going to stick redstone dust on all of them. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And you can see the torch perfectly lines up with this. So the next part, really important, is that you always start from the same point on each square. So we're going to be in the middle, and you see underneath, I'm going to start on the right side, and I'm going to stick a dropper there, a dropper there, a dropper there, and a dropper there. There we go. Right, next is hoppers. We're sticking them into the side, not the side with the mouth, but the side without the mouth. And we're going to stick them in like that. And you can see that will rotate the sword around it. And we're going to just stick the sword in one of the loop. And a sword. Beautiful. Right, now that that's done, the next part is getting a block there, extending this out like so, comparator, repeater, and then from this side we're then going to do just a comparator. And there you go. Once you've completely done all the sides, we then can go on to the next step, which is going to be color coding each of the 4 sides. So this will be our red, this will be our green, this will be our yellow, and this will be our blue. And then we're going to continue that on to the other side. So we've got our red, our green, our yellow, and our blue. This is going to make it easier for you guys to understand the redstone lines for you guys. So anyway, we'll start with the first easy one to do, which is the yellow. And we're going to go 2 blocks up. We're going to stick 2 redstone there, and we're going to stick a torch, and then we're going to stick another block and a torch. And you can see that one's off because there is no sword in this dropper. And then we're going to do the green one, and we're going to stick redstone on top of there, torch, block, torch. And you can see that one is not on either because there isn't anything in that dropper. So the next one we're going to be doing is red, and we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to stick a block there, a torch on top, a block on top, and I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. That's 4. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we go block like that, and then a torch. And you can see that one's off because this one doesn't have a sword in it, which means our blue line over here is powered because it has the sword in it. And we're simply going to go and do it like so, a block on top there, torch underneath, and then we're going to come up, redstone, redstone, 2 more blocks, redstone. And then we're going to come up 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to stick a block and a torch. And you can see that one is on because our sword is indeed in this dropper. Once that's completely correctly set up, the next thing we're going to do is cover up the middle with some glass. So now that you've set all that up, the next thing you're going to be doing is going and setting up 4 repeaters like so, and attaching each of the lines. And you see, once you set them up with the repeaters like this, you'll see only one of the 4, because only one of the 4 droppers has the item in it, one of the 4 is off. And that one being off, once all of the combinations are off, will activate our door. But I'm going to choose a different combination. So I'm going to pick red on this side. Since the yellow is off on this one, I'm going to pick red. And on this side, I'm going to pick the yellow, since I guess we can. And on this side, why not? We'll take the one that's off. And on this side, let's take the one that's off again. Why not? And then from there, we're simply going to get ourselves some solid blocks, and we're going to make the circuit come and join up with them all. So we're going to go all around. And last one. Beautiful. And then we're going to simply just create a redstone line and make sure we have enough repeaters going around to keep the signal going. So that's probably plenty. Keep it going around, stick another repeater, why not? And then we'll keep that going, attach that one, and then I'm going to stick a repeater there. Keep that going around, stick another repeater down, attach it, repeater, more lines, get another repeater in there, and attach it to the last one. So now that you've got that all set up and you've come to the very end of your redstone line, this is where you're going to take your signal output. So I'm just going to extend this a little bit more, and I'm going to build it up, stick a lamp on the side, bam, boom, stick a torch, and then block, and then door, and then might as well make it a full door. And then once you solve your puzzle and you have all the redstone signals off, it will turn off the lamp and open the door for you. So the cool thing about this whole redstone design is that you can solve it from any position. And there we go. That is how you build a puzzle locked door, and my new, more efficient and less resource design that is a lot more smaller and a lot way better improved. So I hope you guys are having a great Christmas and have a great year, and subscribe if you're new. It would really help out the channel. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.